Today's topic, visualize yourself before bed. Hi, I'm Doug Holt with author of Your Own Story, and this is your Daily Growth Hack, where each day we give you a tip, trick, or insight to help you up-level what we call the 5 to Thrive. That is your mind, your body, your soul, your relationships, and your business. So I want to talk to you about something that's really not a secret, but something that most people aren't utilizing, or at least underutilizing. And that's the power of visualization. And more important, the power of visualization right before you go to bed. And so when you think about it, CEOs, athletes, people from all walks of life that have been successful have utilized visualization as a success tool. One way that they do this is right before bed. They're going to visualize themselves being successful at whatever endeavor they're embarking on right before they go to sleep. Why is this important? Well, this is important because when you go to sleep, your mind's subconscious is going to process the last thing that you were thinking about. The last thing that was in your mind is something that you're going to be thinking about while you're sleeping. Now, for a lot of you, this is going to be an action movie. This is going to be a series on TV that you saw. And unfortunately, it's going to be something that's going to be violent. It's going to be something that's depressing. And look at most of the popular shows on TV right now or on Netflix. They're shows about rape, murder, crime. Maybe the bad guy gets caught, but a lot of times the bad guy is the alter ego hero that we're watching. You think of shows like Breaking Bad, or things along those lines. Now, these are the last thoughts that go into your mind, and they're often depressing, right? They depress you. They depress your central nervous system. They depress your thoughts and your feelings. Now, one trick that almost every successful person, and I say almost because I haven't asked everybody, but every successful person that I've ever asked, they do a visualization technique before going to bed. You can even see people like UFC fighter Conor McGregor. He talks about this. You can check YouTube and find him on there. He talks about, I visualize the win way before it happens. So by the time I'm actually even going to the weigh-in or the press conference, I'm cocky because I know I've already won. I can see it in my opponent's eyes. I've already mentally replayed the belt going on me or what have you, him actually winning. Now, this could be you. So maybe one of your goals is to start your own business, or maybe it's to be a millionaire, or maybe it's to have six-pack abs. Whatever it is, it's up to you. What I want you to do is right before you go to sleep, I want you to think about that. Visualize the success, not the journey, but the success. What is it like when you're at that successful point? So, for example, I'll use six-pack abs. I want you to look at that. I want you to picture yourself with six-pack abs. But not only that, I want you to feel those abs, really mentally feel that abs. How do your clothes fit? What does it feel like when your clothes are brushing across your body and you have this lean, muscular body, depending on what your goal is? What are people saying? Are they looking at you, but looking at you differently? I bet they would. And not only that, but how do you feel? What's the energy like? In order to get six-pack abs, you're going to have a tremendous amount of energy, which is just going to snowball upon itself. How's your self-confidence? What are people saying? If you have a significant other, how are they feeling? I'm going to guess pretty good. So what I want you to do is visualize this. But before that even happens, grab your journal right now. Write out your 5 to Thrive, your mind, your body, your soul, your relationships, and your business, and I want you to come up with your goals in each of those 5 categories. Now, you're going to look at each of those 5 categories and visualize yourself achieving each of those 5 at the same time, at the absolute same time. What's happening? What does it look like when you've actually achieved it? What is the air like? Is it cold? Is it warm? Who is around you? Are you listening to these daily growth hacks in your ears? Here we're in our 60s, in episodes in our 60s. Maybe it's 100 by the time you've achieved it, or maybe it's 71. I don't know. But be as specific as possible. The more specific you are about your surroundings and what it's like and what it feels like viscerally to actually achieve these goals, the more likely you are to achieve them and be pulled in that direction. So again, here's my tip for you today, and what I'd like you to do, your action step. Remember, you're listening to these. You're taking the time to better yourself. Do the work. Do the steps necessary. It's easy to put these ideas in your head and then just not do anything about it. This is your chance where the rubber meets the road, the chance for you to do the work. And that's what I want you to do. So grab your journal, write out your 5 to Thrive, write what you want to achieve in each of those 5 areas, and be specific. Now, Each night before you go to bed, you're going to visualize. The last thing you're going to do, visualize yourself, the success of achieving these things, achieving these goals. All 5 of them. I don't want you to be specific. I want to know dates, times. I want to know what it feels like. Who's with you? Where are you? And geez, get passionate about it before you go to sleep. Put a smile on your face. Go to sleep with positive energy. I can guarantee you that within 30 days, you're going to notice a huge change in your amount of sleep, the way you wake up, the way you feel, and the way that you're starting to really be pulled towards these goals. Things are going to come towards you, and it's going to see serendipitous. It's going to see like it's on chance that all of a sudden these goals start happening and things start aligning. But I'm here to tell you it's not by chance. You're subconsciously aligning yourself to be pulled in that direction. That's it for me today. Remember to share these daily growth hacks with people that you love, and go over to the authorofyourownstory.com website where you can sign up for the newsletter to get more tips, tricks, and insights delivered right to your inbox. Have a great day, and remember, be the author of your own story. I hope you enjoyed today's daily growth hacks. Please put your comments right down below, and remember to click subscribe. This way we can ensure that we're delivering these daily growth hacks right to you each and every day. On behalf of the whole team here, remember, go out and be the author of your own story.